Hi guys, my name is Komla Time Tells, and this is Jollof and Wi-Fi Studios. Kindly subscribe to this channel and yes, like our videos, comment on them, send them to your friends, share them as much as you can. But today we are bringing you the blackouts in Europe. Yes, the blackouts in Europe. So 2 days ago we experienced the blackout, which was not just in Spain, but also happened in Portugal, in Greece, in Italy, in France, and then also some other nearby countries. Everything came to a standstill, like nothing was working. You know, in Ghana, when the light goes off, at least your mobile data works, you're able to cook, you still have a life after that, but this was like life has come to a standstill and there was no explanation. The only thing we know is that months ago there was an announcement of everybody trying to hoard food and other things because EU does not know when maybe there will be an attack or something. So around 12:30 p.m. everything light went out. Everybody thought it was like, okay, maybe it's my meter or maybe I have a problem with something. But if you go outside, you realize that it was everywhere. Now, the interesting aspect is that you cannot cook because electricity is your cylinder or your stove is being connected to electricity. You understand? So it's not like you are using a gas cylinder where you can at least cook something. You cannot microwave, you cannot cook. So you have to rely on either bread and drinks or canned food or something. And that was the life in Europe few hours ago until the light came on. But you know what became super interesting? Europeans are people that they have to make fun in every moment. And so in Spain, people that were going to Barcelona, their trains stopped. And yes, their trains also stopped working. So imagine being in an underground metro and then all of a sudden the light goes off. You can't see, their train stop. And yes, the train stops, nothing works at that time. Some kind of fear grips you. But well, there's always a solution. So they found a solution for them to get out. And those who were traveling long distance in speed trains, the trains stopped. Interestingly, some people have to make good use of the time. So look at how people were doing.
Sí, lo está dando todo,
Hostia, tú.
Trying to play around with have fun regardless of the situation. They don't need to understand. They know it's a problem. They know, okay, the networks are not working. Like, you can't even make calls, but these people were still having fun. Some people came out of their building trying to have fun, trying to play games, trying to, get active regardless of the situation. This was very interesting. It was super interesting. Another fact was that in Portugal, shops ran empty. Shops got empty. Trust me. People just when the lights out came, within 30 minutes, people started trooping into shops. People started trooping into shops, buying foodstuffs, buying water. I entered a whole shop. I didn't get water to buy. Like there was no water. Water is finished. I was like, what the heck? And so people were just trooping in to buy things, and their shop in Portugal ran empty. Like they had nothing. They had nothing in their shop. Everything has been bought. Other shops like Lidl and others got closed because their systems were off. Is it that they don't have a backup generator or something? And because light out is not rampant here, people hardly want to get generator or a plant. It's sometimes seen to be waste of money and everything. So people don't really have that backup stuff. Same with the internet and other things, which there was no internet. There was no internet. At some point, you get a little signal. Around 7 p.m., the signals went off, like no signal on your mobiles and others. So it got very interesting, and people were trying to ask the government. People were asking questions. What is happening? The only source of place you can get your information is from the radio. and you can also charge your mobile phones in the cars. And the thing is, if you charge your mobile phones, what are you going to do with it apart from playing games with it and maybe using the torchlights? And so in the evening also, people came out to have fun. People, they have to make use of the time regardless of what is happening. But yeah, people made fun out of it. Other shops were closed, restaurants were closed. People that, it got to a time that people couldn't, or shops and restaurants, if you want to go buy something, you have to leave your money for them. Because if I'm buying something of 10 euros and my money is 50 euros, they cannot get change for me. I need a 10. So either I buy up to the amount or I leave the balance for them. This is what was happening in Europe. People say that light out in Africa, there is light out in Africa, is the same thing. No, it's not the same thing. If I have light out in Africa, my buses will be running like it has to. If there is train, it will be running like it has to. Internet will be working like it has to. Restaurants, shops, and other people, they are prepared for it. They know this is an occurrence. This thing happened frequently, so they are prepared for it. Unlike here, nobody got prepared for it. Nobody knew there was going to be light out. It came out of the blue. You have to manage your time. Traffic lights went off. Everything came to a standstill. You have to wait for like more than an hour to get a bus that runs like every 10 minutes. Offices have to close because what are you going to work on? You are using your computer and then a light is off. Your internet is off. What are you going to use to work? So when people realize that 2 hours, 3 hours, traffic lights went off, everybody has to leave the office, go to their homes. And yes, this is what we encountered few days. But yes, they said it was due to European grade, something, which I don't understand. Like the explanation to be, so yes, they said it's been, I read it's been 99.985% solved, which we hope that it was not going to happen again. But I believe people are going to prepare as well as they can, because you never know when things like this will come. Others are also saying that this is a problem when you centralize everything. When you decentralize everything and there is a problem, it occurs at just a particular place. But when you centralize everything at one place, just like the European grid distributing light to all these countries, if a problem happens with the European grid, all these countries get affected. And so others say that is the problem. Therefore, decentralization becomes the solution, assuming that in Barcelona, they have a different grid. In Madrid, there's a different grid. And then there's a problem with Barcelona grid. The whole country does not go off. It's just the Barcelona grid, and not Madrid grid will not be affected. But this was not the case. We hope it has been resolved, and we hope that it never happens again, because schools were even closing. The following day, they have to issue a statement saying that schools should be open, but no teaching activity is supposed to go on in Madrid. So this is how serious it is. But we hope it never happens again. And my name remains Kamala Time Tells. Kindly subscribe to this channel, share it with your friends, like our video, and let us know what you think. Do you think that it was overestimated, people acted, or people oversaid what they have to say, or you think that it's just one of those things? Let us know what you think in the comment section. And that's my time. I'm out.